Hi everyone, this is Dr. Katherine Kelly, and in case you hadn't noticed, there's a whole lot going on in the world. Boy, every time I watch the national news at night, right now anyway, I just really see how much is going on around the world, and not to mention all of these perfect storms that are going on, as far as Harvey and Irma and Katia, and I forgot the last one, the other one that's going to veer north. But there's a lot of natural disaster type storms, all the fires that are going on in the West. There's a lot storming, there's a lot going on. And I also want to throw in there the whole idea of the storm of our government right now. This whole governmental thing has been really interesting to watch and unfold because just like a lot of these hurricanes, it is very hard to predict what is happening or what's going to happen in the decision making for our government, for our country. And so, there's a lot of uncertainty right now. There's a lot up in the air, and a lot of people, of course, for the last over a year, have been feeling very uncertain, excuse me, about what's about to happen, what's going to happen, what our future is going to be like. And so, I know in my Pollyanna kind of way, I still see Trump's presidency, which is still hard for me to say, as the perfect storm, because it is waking people up. It is forcing people to really come to terms with what they really believe and to start speaking out about what they believe. And, as long as you do it appropriately and productively, that's perfect. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. But it's the inappropriate that, I have a real hard time with. But the whole perfect storm thing about what's going on in our government is that it is forcing people to get real with themselves. Now, granted, there's still a pocket of folks that are holding on to old ideas and aren't really getting real. Maybe it's real for them, but the situation is that it's part of that resistance before growth. It's part of the resistance before evolution. Now, these storms that are happening, literal storms, meaning the hurricanes, and it's really uprooting people, it's making people lose everything. It's one of those things where it is forcing people to get real with themselves for what they really need, what they really want, what's important to them. And I'm hoping for those of you who haven't been affected directly by these storms, that it's also forcing you to kind of evaluate, okay, what is important to me? What's not important to me? Where are my priorities? Because, when we see vicariously the kinds of things that are going on, that's what we're supposed to be doing, is looking at those storms and seeing, how is this supposed to help me change and evolve? How is this supposed to help my soul get to the point where I'm more and more real with myself? Because again, with my soul health model, I talk about alignment, aligning with yourself for radiant living. Well, sometimes we have to be shaken awake in order to have those opportunities to really get real with ourselves and figure out who we are, figure out what our identities are. So, the message I just want to bring today, as far as our soul's evolution, our radiant health, our growth, our ability to move forward, our conscious evolution, is to really keep taking a step back and looking at what's happening with these storms, or with the fires out west, or with the storm of our government right now, and go within and really evaluate who it is that you are and what you want to stand for, who it is what your integrity is and what that stands for, because it's always about taking the high road. Really, really hard to do in times of distress, but it's so important to take the high road because that's how you align with yourself. It's very easy to kind of throw negativity around, but it's really much stronger of a statement to stay in your truth and to be very, very aligned with who you are in your identity. So when we see these storms that are happening, again, it's just a reminder to us to go within and really take stock in, how do we want to move forward? How do we evolve? What is important? Who is it that I want to be, in the next 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, whatever. So what is it that our conscious evolution is trying to ask of us? And how is it that these storms are trying to shake us awake, whether they be literal storms like the hurricanes or these firestorms or whatever other storm, or if it's the storm of our government right now. So shake yourself awake. That's what we're here for. This is Dr. Katherine T. Kelly. Go to drkatherine.tkelly.com for more information. We're still waiting for our new website to be posted. There's some technical glitches that have happened, but another storm, something to learn from. So hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks.